television here, so this time I will make a video about nerd stereotype. I made this video because I really hate that, Um, I don't know, I just wake up and I feel about that again, so I decided to make this video to maybe clarify about how I really hated the nerd stereotype. Not only hate it, but critically think about that. And social media is really make it more even worse. There is a kind of not really kind theories about how to tutorial, right? Like kind of not really good tutorials about how to not become a nerd, how to impress them, and even like nofap, they are use nofap as advantage to impress other peoples or become stars on high school or whatever, or becomes popular or becomes I don't know, man. And actually, I'm one of them. I was one of them. Even sometimes I'm thinking about that until now, but I can control that feelings. I will I will I try to start thinking that thing that's really I don't really have to envy people's like that. I just because myself. I don't pretend anyone. I'm talk like the way I want to talk, not because I try to become someone. Oh, let me sit down first. So, I just after breakfast, so I decided to stand up for a while. But now I'm ready to sit down. I really hate natural type. I was part one. I was a part of them back in the day. I remember on the middle school, this may be counted as middle school experience too. So back in 2017 or 18, or until I graduate, I graduate 2019. I'm really feel stupid about that time. I try to talk like I'm cool. I'm not a nerd, although I'm really a nerd that time. I'm wearing glasses. I'm a typical of low value male maybe at the time, and likes to listening to some songs. Until now I still like to sing songs, but to listen to some songs, but it's not really like that time. That time I just lie down like trash and and just pretending to be one of the part of the video clip of the music. I'm pretty sure you are have to become one, and especially if you are younger than me, right? Let's be honest, right? And that's what I do all days, and I still can't handle my anxiety well that time. I'm just afraid about nothing, and something terrible several times happens even when I afraid about nothing. So I start to realize that afraid is not solve anything. It just ruin everything. I just lose myself by that time. I only can laugh because I don't want to really regret that time, because there is no time to that, right? There are much things to do despite rehash the past. I think there's no wrong with rehash the past. That's human. Like even several times on night time, when I cannot sleep, I just think about the past. And honestly, sometimes I I hold my tears. Even I cannot hold my tears while the lights is turned off and everyone is still sleeps except me. After that time, maybe I cannot sleep, and I can sleep on different times. And that was that's doesn't talk about that this time, right? So that's it. Like I read natural time. I remember back in the day, there are several people that's typical like me. Glasses, only have several friends, and I don't know. Even in on high school, there are people that's related with me, but I don't really like to talk with them. First, I'm honest too. I'm still afraid to ruin my reputation. I'm still honest, right? I don't like to. I don't want to any one of you recognizes me as really wise people. No, I'm still learner. I'm still learner for the rest of my life. And secondly, I think that's on a negative way, but on positive way, I feel myself not capable enough. I'm still learner. I'm still have much to learn, so I'm not um, deserve to uh, you know teach them. So I remember there one of my friend. I don't want really like to say what his name. It's like to post everything kind of what he likes on the Instagram or Storygram or whatever. But in reality, on school, it's really. I don't really know. I haven't on the same class with him, but he's really easily too enraged, too angry, and but at the same time, he wants to regain his reputation by not being himself, and that's really wrong. And I remember myself in the past, but I'm not really that insane. But I think I can relate that. But I don't decide to talk anything about to him. But I don't know. There's one friend too that's like maybe like too bad, but he's like to um don't like him and talk about him bad. And also I honestly say that, but I don't really like to say this to again because I don't want to see myself again as a coward. Also, Cobra Kai season 4 is kind of come out, and anyway, there are several people that still hand off nerd stereotypes on Cobra Kai series. There are still people that's Miyagi-Do is nerd, and actually I'm pretty sure that's the one guy that says Miyagi-Do is nerd is actually a nerd. I'm very sure about that. I just don't want to comment that because I don't want to make a social media trouble. It's kind of stupid, it's a coward. Yeah, that's time, right? And also I'm still don't like the people who commented on Miguel Diaz on Cobra Kai series, right, when he's fight Kyler, and there is one guy that commented that that's every of teenage dream boys, right? Every kind of boys, nerd, jokes, of course bullies, whatever. And maybe that guy is maybe as younger than me, so I just want to talk to him. Honestly, I was part of them back in the day. I was like to pretend myself on a video clip, music videos, and pretend myself as cool guy by behind him and become stars. And also I imagine myself as a victim of bullies that fight back, and everyone just applauds at me, and I get one girl, just like Miguel did on season 1, right? Honestly, I was part of them too, and that talks is lead me to the bottom part of my life too. Becomes coward, becomes a freak. I just you know uh, even the more sadly, I would just want to lucid dream. That's all, because I know my life is really ruined at time. But not this time, of course. So I now decided to become myself. I talk the way I want to talk. I don't pretend to be anyone. And honestly, I just idolize any kind of stuff, people's. But I don't know why at these times I really don't really wow about that. Not really amazed about them. I just like their creature. I mean, what they made, but not really makes see myself as a lower person than them. No, that's what I'm gonna say. Thank you. Comment section below if you want more about middle school experience that I share now, because I know many people outside there that's especially that's on still in middle school that's probably have a big probability to repeat my same mistakes because of their raging hormones leads them to coward to us, because maybe they don't have any kind of real problem, so they made their own problems just like me back in the day. Have a beautiful day.